Coronation Street's Rita Tanner finally gets brain tumor test results in tearjerker episode. There wasn't a dry eye in any household. There wasn't a dry eye in many households this evening as Rita Tanner's brain tumor results were finally revealed on Coronation Street. The soap legend was given a heartbreaking diagnosis a month ago, discovering she had a brain tumor. Fans have been fearing the worst for the much-loved character, and she finally found out her tumor was benign. She was delighted, and Gemma, who pretended to be her daughter, was also over the moon. The pair celebrated with a drink in the Weatherfield Arms. And viewers were overjoyed the much-loved character will survive. One said, "Bit choked for Rita TPH." Another added, "Thank you for being awesome tonight. The Rita news made my day. Thank you for keeping her safe." Earlier this month, Rita almost didn't go through with her life-saving surgery. When the day of her operation arrived, a scared Rita hid from her friends because of her fears of possible complications from surgery. But in a twist, Norris convinced Rita to go through with the operation, and she shared a tearful goodbye with her friends and family before being wheeled off to the operating theatre. Gemma, Norris and Jenny were alarmed when Rita went missing on the day of her operation, but finally discovered her whereabouts. She refused to come out of her hiding place, so it was down to Norris to stay alone and persuade Rita to have the operation. On the verge of tears, Rita said, "I could still wake up barely recognizing my own name. And then what? Packed off to some dreary nursing home to end my days lonely and forgotten." He eventually managed to convince her during an emotional heart-to-heart, so the pair headed off to the hospital. They were greeted by a worried Gemma and Jenny, who spotted Rita being wheeled into the room. "You've come to wave me off," claimed Rita, who was bravely facing her fears. When asked why she changed her mind about surgery, Rita confessed Norris had reminded her she was tough as old boots. "Well, my darlings, they're playing my song," she said, before turning to Norris. She added, "Try not to make a nuisance of yourself." Norris replied, "And you try not to tell the doctors how to do their jobs." Rita then told Norris she had something to tell him and called him over, before planting a kiss on his cheek. With tears in her eyes, Rita bravely said, "Right nurse, ready now." Corrie viewers took to Twitter after watching the heartbreaking scenes. One viewer said, "Rita is actually breaking my heart #Corrie." Another added, "I also hope Rita's operation goes okay. I got upset when Jenny started crying." A third said, "Corrie, oh my, I'm in pieces with the verdict and Rita's surgery." Veteran actress Barbara Knox has revealed how she worked painstakingly with scriptwriters and a charity to ensure her character's brain tumor storyline was handled sensitively and accurately. After collapsing as Jenny's hen do on Friday, she was rushed to hospital and started to lose her memory. The doctor said, "We found a single lesion on your brain, a tumor. Mrs. Tanner, I think your symptoms including lapses in memory are almost certainly down to the tumor, which is putting pressure on the front section of your brain." Rita, who was relieved it wasn't dementia but shocked it could be cancer, said, "Save the tears until there's something to cry for." Veteran actress Barbara, 84, said she initially had no idea about the devastating symptoms of a brain tumor. The actress, who has played Rita for more than 50 years, worked closely with scriptwriters and charity brain tumor research to make sure the storyline was portrayed sensitively. "I was immediately determined to ensure that we got every aspect of the portrayal of such a devastating illness correct," she said. The work the team did with brain tumor research has been invaluable. As an actress playing the role, I am mindful that there are people going through this in real life, and it is vital that we do their stories justice. There is a long way to go yet in this storyline for Rita, as we follow her journey from the devastating diagnosis and how she comes to terms with the uncertainty of what the future holds for her. She has some big decisions to make in the coming weeks. Until I started working on this storyline, I had no idea that a brain tumor could cause someone to act in the way Rita has been. It can't just be me who has been surprised by how it affected Rita, so clearly not enough is known about brain tumors and their symptoms. It is a frightening disease and my thoughts are with everyone affected by a brain tumor. Coronation Street continues on Friday on ITV at 7:30 p.m.